haven't seen him. Elias is not here. Is Arthur here? No. Kylian Maillard. Pas là non plus. Et Majed. Majed around. Ah, Arthur Lefebvre is coming. Okay, perfect. So Elias is missing. Kylian Maillard is missing. Majed missing also. Yeah. Étienne Grelier, Lucalin. Yeah.
Lucalin is absent because he doesn't have electricity.
Ah, okay. Cool. Thank you. And why? The question is why? Why doesn't he have any electricity today? Okay. Étienne. Is Étienne Grelier here? Elias is coming. Winter 2. Good. Okay, Elias is coming. Elias and Kylian, have you got some news from Kylian Maillard? No? Okay, so Elias, Kylian, Majed et Étienne Grelier. Is he here? No, okay. So let's start today with listening comprehension. So you will have to listen to a text, to a presentation, and pick up missing words. I'm going to show you what it is all about. Grelier Hervé. So this is the document. So you will hear a presentation about corporate social responsibility, and you will have to find out the missing words. Okay. So let's see. I hope you will listen. You will be able to hear clearly. Normally it should work. Okay. So are you ready? Yes, you are. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay, perfect. So let's go. Here's the text. I hope it will be clear enough.
Corporate social responsibility. What exactly does it mean? Global warming, diminuted natural resources, the extinction of various animal and plant species, global population increase, and migration. Amongst others, these are some of the real environmental and social issues we face today. How can we address these issues whilst ensuring food, education, and health for all? How can we ensure that economic development and technological progress benefit the greatest number of people? Faced with these challenges, a more sustainable, developmental approach becomes necessary. This requires the commitment of all international organizations, governments, associations, companies, citizens. Everyone is concerned. And in practice, what can a company do? The overall goal is to combine economic progress, social justice, and environmental preservation. Based on its corporate social responsibility, a company can ensure that its economic growth is beneficial to everyone, its suppliers, employees, customers, the local population. In short, all its stakeholders whilst minimising its impact on the planet. Depending on the sector of activity, the specific issues and challenges differ from company to company. Let's take a pharmaceutical company. It can act responsibly in many ways. For example, offer to as many people as possible safe and quality medicines, take into account the needs of patients by supporting them throughout their healthcare. And for all companies, being responsible also means taking care of its employees and ensuring their safety at work. It also means being compliant with the application of the various laws and regulations, as well as defining ethical business practices. It also means reducing the environmental impacts of its production sites and choosing less polluting modes of transport. Thus, the ambition for a responsible company is to contribute to an economically efficient, socially equitable, and environmentally sustainable development whilst ensuring its profitability and economic growth. As such, corporate social responsibility, CSR, is now recognised as a real performance driver, particularly because it encourages innovation, reduces costs, and brings employees together around a meaningful project. Within our daily activities, both individually or collectively, we can all be part of this evolution, and that's what's really inspiring.
Okay, so that was the first listening. I hope it was okay. Hello, Elias and Kilian, no problem. I've seen you. By the way, is Bajed here? Or Etienne? Rodier? No? Okay. Okay, so that was the first listening. I guess you need a second. Yep. Okay, so let's go for the second listening. Are you ready? Yeah, yes, okay. Let's go. Let's go then.
About CSR, corporate social responsibility. What exactly does it mean? Global warming, diminuted natural resources, the extinction of various animal and plant species, global population increase, and migration. Amongst others, these are some of the real environmental and social issues we face today. How can we address these issues whilst ensuring food, education, and health for all? How can we ensure that economic development and technological progress benefit the greatest number of people? Faced with these challenges, a more sustainable, developmental approach becomes necessary. This requires the commitment of all international organizations, governments, associations, companies, citizens. Everyone is concerned. And in practice, what can a company do? The overall goal is to combine economic progress, social justice, and environmental preservation. Based on its corporate social responsibility, a company can ensure that its economic growth is beneficial to everyone: its suppliers, employees, customers, the local population, in short, all its stakeholders, whilst minimising its impact on the planet. Depending on the sector of activity, the specific issues and challenges differ from company to company. Let's take a pharmaceutical company. It can act responsibly in many ways. For example, offer to as many people as possible safe and quality medicines, take into account the needs of patients by supporting them throughout their healthcare. And for all companies, being responsible also means taking care of its employees and ensuring their safety at work. It also means being compliant with the application of the various laws and regulations, as well as defining ethical business practices. It also means reducing the environmental impacts of its production sites and choosing less polluting modes of transport. Thus, the ambition for a responsible company is to contribute to an economically efficient, socially equitable and environmentally sustainable development whilst ensuring its profitability and economic growth. As such, corporate social responsibility, CSR, is now recognised as a real performance driver, particularly because it encourages innovation, reduces costs, and brings employees together around a meaningful project. Within our daily activities, both individually or collectively, we can all be part of this evolution, and that's what's really inspiring.
Okay, that was the second line. Maybe a last one, and then we continue with the vocabulary and the different questions about this topic. Okay? Let's do it again. Okay.
Let's talk about CSR, corporate social responsibility. What exactly does it mean? Global warming, diminuted natural resources, the extinction of various animal and plant species, global population increase, and migration. Amongst others, these are some of the real environmental and social issues we face today. How can we address these issues whilst ensuring food, education, and health for all? How can we ensure that economic development and technological progress benefit the greatest number of people? Faced with these challenges, a more sustainable, developmental approach becomes necessary. This requires the commitment of all international organizations, governments, associations, companies, citizens. Everyone is concerned. And in practice, what can a company do? The overall goal is to combine economic progress, social justice, and environmental preservation. Based on its corporate social responsibility, a company can ensure that its economic growth is beneficial to everyone: its suppliers, employees, customers, the local population, in short, all its stakeholders, whilst minimizing its impact on the planet. Depending on the sector of activity, the specific issues and challenges differ from company to company. Let's take a pharmaceutical company. It can act responsibly in many ways. For example, offer to as many people as possible safe and quality medicines, take into account the needs of patients by supporting them throughout their healthcare. And for all companies, being responsible also means taking care of its employees and ensuring their safety at work. It also means being compliant with the application of the various laws and regulations, as well as defining ethical business practices. It also means reducing the environmental impacts of its production sites and choosing less polluting modes of transport. Thus, the ambition for a responsible company is to contribute to an economically efficient, socially equitable, and environmentally sustainable development whilst ensuring its profitability and economic growth. As such, corporate social responsibility, CSR, is now recognised as a real performance driver, particularly because it encourages innovation, reduces costs, and brings employees together around a meaningful project. Within our daily activities, both individually or collectively, we can all be part of this evolution, and that's what's really inspiring.
Okay. So three is enough. If you don't have all the words, don't worry, it's not a problem. So what I will propose you now is to watch the video yourselves. Okay, so please go to open another window and go to the course, and you will find the document. Yeah, Simon, thank you. But yeah, okay. That was not the question. Animal commitment ensures stakeholder responsibility and with yes, performance driver. and that's it. Okay. Anyway, let's watch the video by yourselves. Okay, and you will find, as Benoit and Simon have just written, you will find the words if some are missing. Okay, so you will find the address on the. No, you will. No, sorry, I have to open it. Just a minute. Just a minute. Wait a minute. You will have to refresh the page, and you will find the. Here we are. Okay, so normally you refresh the page and you will find the video called What is CSR? So you can watch it. So I can leave you 5 minutes to watch the video. Is it okay? Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, so let's. Normally you can. Is it open? Can you read it? Yeah, it works. The page in TD. Normally it works.
Let's talk about CSR.
Stop. Okay, so normally it works. No, it's not a YouTube link, Elias. Yeah, but Alan, it's not. You can watch it on Moodle. You have a direct. It's loaded on Moodle, so you can have it on Moodle. You don't have to go to YouTube.
Let's talk about CSR.
Okay, for Grelier, I hope it's nothing. Okay, we're going to go on with the questions if I can work with my tablet, which is not. Okay, hope it will work. Okay, so the questions now. Ah, yeah, it works. Perfect. So normally, have you finished first? Is it okay with you? Yeah. Okay. Good. So normally you have all the words. Yeah. So I'd like you to find out the keywords to answer the question. So the job is to pick up the words, pick up the ideas, but you will have to reformulate the answers with those words, of course, but with your own sentences. I don't want you to pick up sentences from the text and stick them to do the answer. I want you to reformulate. Okay? So, first question, what are some of the problems we are facing? If we go back to the beginning, tell me, what are the information we must pick up to answer?
Global warming,
Global warming, yeah.
toute la phrase qui suit.
Okay, diminishing natural resources, extinction of species, a question of population increase, migration. Okay, good. So that was for the first question. So of course you will have to talk about this to quote, to use those words, but if you could rephrase a little, okay, there's a problem with the environment and with the planet. The global temperature is increasing. The natural resources are diminishing. Species are disappearing. Okay, you can reformulate a little another way. Okay, is that clear? So that was for the first question. Let's go back to the question, sorry. So that was in pink. What about the difficulties? What should humans benefit from? Of course, we're talking about all humans. Today, in the 21st century, every human being should be able to beneficiate from what? What are the points? Health, yes. Not only good education and health, yes. So in the answers, you can use verbs, okay, or something else instead of repeating those three words. Okay, that was for question 2. Let's see question 3. What should the objective of any company be when implementing CSR? So when a company wants to implement CSR, it should follow combine economic progress. Yes, that's on this slide. So economic progress, social justice, and environmental preservation. Okay. You can have in the following part or sentence, you can have elements to beneficial to everyone and minimizing its impact on the planet. Those are elements for an answer too. Okay. yeah, as you said. Okay. Next. That was question 3. Okay. D, propose a definition of a stakeholder. Give examples. So what is, in other words, what is a stakeholder? Stakeholder, you will have to find your own definition. Very easy. Okay. And give some examples as regards the examples. You have here elements for an answer. Do you know what a stakeholder is in French? It's not a shareholder. Be careful. Shareholder, it's when you have a share of a company. It's an actionnaire. Yes, partie prenante. Okay, so that was the missing word here. So examples given here. A group of people involved in an organization. Yeah, in a way, it can be a good definition with a link with a corporation. Yes, whatever the link, because and you have examples here in this paragraph. Who do we call stakeholder? You don't need to be involved. You just need to have a link, whatever the link, with a corporation, with a company. So that's why you have here examples like suppliers, employees, customers, but also local population, because you can have a link with a company or with a corporation if you just live nearby. Okay. So this is for the for question, I don't remember, blah, 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 for question D. Good. E now. Give internal example of CSR actions for a company and external possible actions. So if you want to implement a CSR program, you will implement activities, actions, both internal, inside your company, but also outside the company. So let's see what we have here in the text. That's in this paragraph. As you can see, I'm even graphen with colors. So the question is the different activities, actions implementing CSR or for a CSR program or in the CSR program. Internal and external. Okay, so let's hear the others. Okay, but this, Justine, that's for a pharmaceutical company, because in fact this video was made by Servier. Servier is a lab. Okay, but yeah, okay. But every company cannot offer medicines, because if you work in transportation or if you work in I don't know, in computer or computing, it's more difficult. But try to find more general possible operations. Basically, that means that if you want to be a good company, good for people, good for nature, so what do? Okay. So that's for an example of an external action. Okay, something else. So reducing the impact, choosing less, yes, polluting mode of transport. That's external. Okay, but internal, inside the company, yeah, of course, perfectly, Aurore, taking care of its employee, ensuring their safety, of course, but it's also, and that's external, but that's so obvious, that's follow or complying with the various laws and regulation. Okay, so inside the company, you take care of your workers, of your employees, you ensure their safety, their health, and their working conditions, in more generally speaking. That could also be offering them an health insurance, for example. And as regards the external possible actions, of course, you have to follow the rules, the regulations of the country you're settled in, but also you have to protect the environment. So maybe reducing the impacts of the production on the environment and choosing less polluting mode of transportation. And there are other possibilities, of course. Okay, that's it. So the action, and as we said before, as an answer for question, I don't remember the number. You have to do that, but also ensuring the profitability and the economic growth of the company. Okay, next question. CSR is also seen as an asset for a company. Why? An asset is something, a plus, something you can show, proving that you're better or you're. Okay. So CSR is also seen as an asset. Why? That's here. Yes, Clément, your what you quote is not bad, but it's a very precise example concerning a pharmaceutical company. Okay, we're talking about CSR in general, and I repeat what I said. This video was made by Servier. Servier is a great international pharmaceutical laboratory. Okay, and that's why they took this example. But more generally speaking, it's helping people around, okay, in a way or another, according to your competence and to your sector of activity. Yeah. So CSR is now recognized as, I don't remember here, performance driver. So it's a real performance driver, meaning an asset, a real asset, because it's about innovation, reduction of costs, and gathering employees around a project. Okay, which are all those are key elements in the good health of a company. Okay. So what I'd like you to do now. Yes, exactly. Alan, correct. Positive impact. They need, yeah, more and more. Need to have a positive impact on society and respect, preserve the environment, and protect, I would say. Uh, or even, yeah, and better ameliorate. So what I want you to do now is the following. It's not an homework because you're going to do it right now with your computer. Okay. I like you have all the elements for writing the answers. So I'd like you to, from the elements we have just picked up, I'd like you to reformulate answers to the questions. Okay. Then I'd like you to translate as quickly as possible this part. The overall goal is to combine economic progress, social justice, and environmental preservation, etc. Okay, so this paragraph, I'd like you to translate it. So you open now a document, doc, for example, in doc. You answer the questions with your own words. Please don't copy, don't stick parts from the text. It's completely useless. Okay. And then you translate this part, and then you will post it on Moodle. If I'm right, normally you have everything to post it. Yeah, group B, or group A, group B, it's okay. You have the page to post your work. Is it okay for you? Any questions? It's after, because company presentation was at TP 4 and 5. Is it okay with you? Any questions about CSR? Do you want a discussion about that? Do you have questions? Is that clear? Okay, so that's the yes, no, you have to, oh, okay, sorry. This paragraph is to translate, but what you have to do is, okay, you have to, we have worked on the elements for the answers. I want you to write the answers. Okay. Then I want you to translate the part in bold en gras. So let's come back to the text. There, oh, sorry. So this is this paragraph. Okay, so those 4 lines, 3.5. Is it okay, Justine? Ah, Majed, you're here. BBB bugs, BBB bugs. Okay. So I hope you will follow. If you need elements, please watch the video. It's on Moodle again. I'm sorry, but so you will you can find the video and then answer the question. Justine, it's okay. Okay, so I repeat. Here are the questions you must answer. Okay, we have seen the elements, the key words. So please reformulate the answer. So you have some 6, 7 sentences to write, plus the translation of this of the paragraph on the second page. Questions are on Moodle too. Yeah, that they are on the document at the end of the document. If I'm right, normally. Okay. I can. Do you want me to leave this screen? Leave this screen for you. I just will erase my colors. No, I can leave the colors. Is it okay? So it's 3:45. You have 3/4. It's a long time. It's much too long to do that. So you have all the time you need. Do not hesitate if you have questions, of course. Yes, I can. Okay, can I go back to the questions? No? or can stay here. Is it clear for all of you? Yes, it is. Perfect then. Ask me if there is a problem. Of course, I'm sure. I mean, what's the problem? That's not TP. You are in TD. Yeah, of course, that's in TD. Oh la 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 la. Don't tell me you have finished already. No, don't tell me. Oh, okay.
Sorry, is it possible to see the corrections, please? Because I have connection problem.
Uh, what is your question again? Repeat. What do you want?
If it's possible to see like this, the screen
Yeah, but once
of the
at a
correction.
time. Okay. What question do you need?
No, it's just because I have a very bad connection, so I can't see
The questions or the answers?
the answers.
Yeah, but okay. What can I do for you? And you can you go? You can have the course on Moodle?
It's very complicated. C'est très compliqué en fait, ça prend beaucoup de temps de le télécharger. C'est
Normalement,
juste si je peux...
oui, je veux bien, mais le problème, c'est que ça va être une page à la fois. Donc,
Non, mais c'est pas grave. Non, mais sinon, faites juste glisser les
alors,
pages.
ça, c'est... OK, this is for question 1 and 2.
Ok. Ok, c'est bon. Merci.
This is the paragraph to translate, and that's certainly 3 and 4.
Ok.
It's okay?
Yes.
Okay. This is 5.
Ok.
And the last one, the 6th.
Ok, thank you.
Do you want the question again? The questions? Maybe.
Yes, that's good. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Yes, Louise, you have to write the answers to translate the very short paragraph, and then you transform it into a PDF and you post it on Moodle, please, before leaving. That's for the end of this session. Okay. Why can't you drop the file in Moodle? To Moodle, that's surprising. Yeah. It's not open. Wait a minute, I have to check. I will check. Okay, maybe it's not open group. Your what? Your B? Tell me. I'm lost as usual. Yes, your B. Okay, let's go. Tac. Paramètres. Yeah, it is. Normalement, c'est bon. Type de remise, remise de fichier, texte en ligne, je ne sais pas. Okay. Refresh. Refresh and tell me. Yeah, sorry about that. I've forgotten to click on a pot. Don't say it's good. It's not good. Okay, it's okay. Or it works. Or but not good. That's not good here. ceux qui ont terminé le travail, est-ce qu'il y en a là qui ont terminé le travail? Tout cela, une fois que vous avez déposé, vous pouvez vous déconnecter, ce sera bon pour aujourd'hui, hein. D'accord, c'était la première étape là sur le CSR. Vous n'avez pas de questions sur cette responsabilité sociétale avant de partir pour l'instant? Non, on dirait que non. Ok. Donc vous pouvez y aller. Have a good day. Et les autres, vous avez jusqu'à 16h30. Vous avez 20 minutes tranquillement, hein, pour déposer votre travail. Let's Okay, hurry up. 10 minutes to go. You don't need to be too long. You just have to reformulate. And don't forget the translation.